Hi guys, my name is Kier Alexandra Mackay and I am a journalism student at Centennial College and University of Toronto. I'm continuously recovering from post-traumatic stress disorder, anorexia, and borderline personality disorder. It's a constant struggle, and I find that my writing in school is the only way that I can cope, and having my blog, which is www.kieralexandramackay.com, is all about my journey of self-care and what inspires me, what keeps me motivated during really hard times. It started pretty much in high school. I was always kind of a thicker build. My mom would always tell me, you just have you're big boned, and that always stuck with me. And it wasn't until after my graduation trip in 2016, I went to Cuba, and that's when I experienced sexual assault. I was raped, and I was left with really nothing else to do about it. I was quiet about it. I typically looked at myself, kind of questioning. I knew I wasn't the typical girl that guys would ever want to look at like that or have an interest in that kind of way, and so I took it upon myself and really started looking at all the negative things about myself. When I came home from the trip, I immediately shut everyone out. I ended up staying at a friend's house for the rest of the summer, coming home and going back and forth, just grabbing clothes. I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. My mom had tried to get me to go to counseling, so I walked in one time just to make her happy, and I never walked back in that door. And then I went off to school, and that was at the end of August 2016. And moving away from home right after something like that happened was pretty much like one of the most bittersweet things about life. And I think from that point on, I really had to grow on my own from that point, and I didn't really know how to figure things out with the trauma, with the flashbacks, with the constant thoughts about myself, and I tied food to that feeling, and the numbness took over that with the feeling of starvation, and pretty much that went on until October 2016, where my best friend had committed suicide. That was the cutting cord for me. I didn't really know how to deal with grief. I didn't know how to understand mental health when I never really dealt with it myself. I was 3 hours away from home. My parents never really saw me as the girl to kind of go through this kind of thing. I was always strong. I knew who I was. I never really let anyone else like choose an opinion of myself, and I just let everyone else's thoughts or feelings affect me. I had lost 40 pounds by Christmas time. Now this is December 2016, and I came home at Christmas time, and my family was completely shocked at how much weight I had lost, and by that time they didn't really understand what I was doing to get to that point. So every compliment that I received was just feedback for my eating disorder to continue doing what it was doing, and believing that people would treat me differently this way. And it was Valentine's Day, February 2017, I was talking with my boyfriend, and I had became so disconnected with myself from starving so long, and I was making very irrational decisions and talking very suicidal. And the next day my mom took me to Emerge in Toronto General Hospital, and that's where this whole thing started.